What's up, YouTube? Ryu Kanji here with my very first video, and it's just going to serve as an introduction to what the channel is going to be about, what it's going to be covering, and a little bit about myself as well. I will start with the name because it may be a little confusing for some, but I came up with it a long time ago and it's stuck. All I did was I just took Ryu from Street Fighter and Irukanji, which is one of the smallest and most deadliest jellyfish in the world. Combine them, and that gave me Ryu Kanji. So, how's everybody doing? No. So, we are going to talk a little bit about what the channel is going to be about. Now, it is all going to be regarding physical assets that you can hold in your hand that have value. This includes gold and silver, comic books, and Blu-rays. It's kind of crazy because a lot of this seems to be going away. Some of it seems to be so hidden that most people don't even know it exists, let alone want to own any of it. It's also so strange at the same time that all of the major corporations are pushing you in a direction that ultimately leaves you with nothing of value to hold in your actual hands, which is absolute lunacy in my mind. So all of this basically started a long time ago for me personally. It started when I very first got my PS4 back in 2013. Back in those days, I was still buying physical game releases that had discs in them that you can hold in your hand, and things switched all of a sudden. Everyone was downloading their digital games and putting them straight onto their video game consoles. I'm a victim of that as well. I will touch on that a little bit, but shortly after that, I got into digital movies, started buying digital copies of movies, and very luckily, I did get burned very early on because the platform I was buying all of my digital movie purchases stopped offering future purchases and completely stopped the platform altogether. I still have access to a lot of those movies, but they are limited to just that very small number of purchases that I've already made and that platform. That basically opened up my eyes. At that point, I'd already had a sizable amount of Blu-rays, but that was the final straw. That made me go completely into the physical media and wanting to buy nothing but pure Blu-rays to hold in your hand. Now, it really does feel good to just hold something in your hand that you know what it is worth, you know what it entails, and at the end of the day, it brings you joy, if it's something that you are into. Same thing with comic books. That was the last thing I actually got into, but I am so glad I have gotten into that. You can see here I have the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. Those issues are just about done, and I am going to be offering reviews on comic books on this channel, so look forward to that, because that's going to be an interesting read for sure. I also have a little bit of silver here. I don't have any gold right now, but I will show you some of what I am collecting, and I will just try and get you into collecting, basically just not throwing your money away for an experience. Sure, that's great, but at the end of the day, you're also left with basically nothing in your hands, nothing of value. And again, it seems like the entire world is okay with that and it's going in that direction. Not this guy. No way. I'm not really sure what else to talk on this introductory video. I will be posting a lot more frequently, and again, offering reviews on comics, offering reviews on Blu-rays, maybe talking a little bit about gold and silver. As you can see, I'll pull these a little bit closer here too. As you can also tell, I'm a very big Godzilla fan, And very much so, you can see, rightfully so, it makes me happy. Both of these I got from the recent Godzilla Kong The New Empire release. And what a lovely movie that was. I am waiting for the Blu-ray release for that. And I will be reviewing that one. And of course, you see here I have Shin Godzilla up. I had wished that would have been Godzilla -1, but unfortunately we have to wait a couple more months for that release. But I will be offering that review as well on this channel. Also have a Beskar bar here, 10 ounce. You know what that's from, The Mandalorian. But just a beautiful piece of metal that is actually worth value at the end of the day. So, I hope this video kind of just makes you aware of where your money is going at the end of the day. And maybe at some point you might want to start to collect things for yourself. Doesn't have to be any of this, could be anything really, but at the end of the day, you want stuff to put in your hand that has value, that you can resell it if you so have to do that. That's the main thing. That's what I want from this channel to accomplish. I just want to give people a little heads up. That's all. Again, it's your boy, Ryu Kanji. And thank you very much.